Hello, party people. It's been a week.
We are stronger every day.
It's budget season at my job, which is when we do like how much money we need to make for the next year. And sales and marketing part of the budget, mine, is the largest revenue driver, so it's been a very stressful week. A lot of late nights, like leaving around 7, 8, even though I got there around 7, 8, that kind of a thing. So I haven't filmed much, but here we are. I'm getting ready to make, I should have filmed my dinner last night, but I was tired. It was Friday. I needed to, I basically just fell asleep after. But it's on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because I post stories and I post like more coffees and things like that. So for dinner tonight, I'm doing like a little steak bowl. So if you've seen the viral TikTok one that is like ground beef, sweet potato, and cottage cheese, this is similar, but I'm doing zucchini and squash. I had some of this last night with chopped up asparagus, but I'm just doing the zucchini and squash today. I'm going to cut these steaks into bite-sized pieces for me and the boy. And then for him, he's going to have shrimp with his. So I'm going to defrost some of this. And for me, I'm going to have sweet potato. I actually prepped this last night because I had thought about having steaks, but I had it for lunch, steak for lunch. And I didn't want it twice in one day. So I have some sweet potatoes. They're steamed, chopped, and cooled, and it makes the resistant starch good or something. I don't know, something dietitian told me. So I'm gonna cook up probably like half of these, and then that, and then the steak, and maybe drizzle it with something. I haven't decided, but let me get the shrimp defrosting, and then I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, I have some cilantro and whatever that random herb was that came in the zucchini in here. Then I'm going to do a little bit of garlic powder, and this is just to brush. I decided to make corn for the boy, so to brush the corn with, finish the steak with, and probably for like the boy's mashed potatoes, maybe on top of my sweet potatoes, and then a little bit of onion salt from Trader Joe's. Just make a little like quick compound butter type thing to brush the things with. Obviously butter's highly caloric, so I keep it kind of light on mine, but I want to make sure that the food is flavored well for him, especially it's not super bland. Sometimes, you know, daddy food can be a little bland. I mean, obviously I season things well, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So try not to add like a ton of salt either. So, you know. So I got this butter. I'm going to stick this back in the fridge so it can solidify a little bit. And then I'll just kind of brush everything as it's grilling. Probably put this on his shrimp too. Perfect. These are the leftover mashed potatoes from yesterday, so I'm going to take these out too. Then I'm going to start cutting these up. Maybe like, yeah, I think that's good. Say, yeah, about an inch. Steak, put a little bit of this cilantro on there. Try not to season it too heavily at first because I want to sear on it and I don't want to all the herbs to burn and seasoning to burn. So just a light dusting, and then I'll do some salt after, some finishing salt, and then the butter on it. So I got that. No, you're not supposed to do veggies, like touch them, but these are all going on the same thing, so I'm just gonna do the same here. We have the Ninja Sizzle, so I'm just gonna cook everything on the flat top once it gets warmed up, even the corn. I don't feel like using anything else today. Good morning. I know you can't see my face right now. I just chopped up some cantaloupe and some yellow watermelon. I will say the yellow watermelons I found this season weren't quite as sweet as the ones I find in Texas, but they were okay. So I had a little bit left. This chopped up. I'm going to put this in the fridge. I did do a grocery haul yesterday, but I just watched the footage back and the lighting is terrible. So maybe we'll do a little fridge tour. I felt like this round of grocery shopping was very like snacks for the boys lunch heavy. So maybe I'll just pull out the important things and show you them now. All right, let's start. We got 3 bags of shredded cheese. These 2 are fat-free. They're for like little tortilla-style pizzas for snacks. This is for the boy, but I will probably put on my tacos as well. He's taking chili cheese dogs for lunch one day this week, so we got this, but I'll use it as well. We got some deli meat, a pound of ham. I'm not a big ham person. I'll help eat this if we're like on the verge of going bad. But then also a 1/4 pound of turkey, some cheddar cheese, and some cracker style cheese. Both of us will try to finish this stuff. I also got 3 of these from Walmart. They were 99 cents. I love these for the little snacks, like after my beach walks, or sometimes I'll take them for lunch with like a yogurt, some kind of cracker. Calorie-wise, it adds up to enough to be a lunch, even though these on their own are pretty small. So they're on sale. I grabbed a few. During this time of year, these come out. These are my favorite, light and fit. I don't always love eating yogurt, but I love this flavor. It's the caramel apple, right? Caramel apple something. It might be called something else, but I love these. They're really good. I got this little snack tray from Sprouts. It has carrots, bell peppers, little pita, and some hummus. I figure I can do some rotisserie chicken, which I did get a rotisserie chicken, and a couple of olives and make this like a nice lunch. I also got 3 yogurt drinks. Sometimes I drink these in the morning. These 2 are just the normal ones. They did add some new like branding to it about it being a complete protein and things like that. And then I got this one, which is called Oikos Fusion, and it's supposed to help prevent muscle loss. So it seems like it's being more targeted towards weight loss and GLP-1. So I got that. Kind of a mess. I got 2 tomatoes. I threw them in here with the other tomatoes, so they were from Walmart, but it has Amazon on there. I got 2 of these just crack an egg things. I buy stuff for breakfast, but I'm not always on time. So these are really easy because it just takes like a minute and a half in the microwave. You just crack an egg and it has like bacon and cheese or whatever. And then I usually put a giant dollop of cottage cheese on top for extra protein. Just a very quick, out the door, portable kind of breakfast. Speaking of eggs and cottage cheese, the things you need to accompany that. And then I got an apple, which I just noticed is pretty bruised. I got this delivered, by the way. Some lettuce and some little baby cucumbers. And this is really just to go with lunch stuff as well. And then I got 2 jars of black olives because I wanted olives this go around. Oh, I got 1 other thing of olives. Let me grab it. 1 thing of Laughing Cow jalapeno. I haven't gotten Laughing Cow in quite a while. I kind of forgot it existed. And then these olives, they have lemon peel and a garlic stuffed in there, which, yes, please. That'll go great with lunches. And then I got some of the Siete green enchilada sauce as well. Okay, I did just break something, so I had to take a little break. 2 things of Fairlife. The boy uses this for his cereal. I use it for my protein shakes, so we usually need about 2 at a time. I did buy some other random things like his queso, pizzas, and like his snacks, but I'm not going to pull all that out. Fruit Riot, I'm actually allergic to pineapple, but we only live once, and AI is using all of our fresh water, so we got to live it up. I got this as a snack. I thought this might be fun. It's just some calamari that I can throw in the air fryer. Might be nice, gluten-free. Then we got 2 things of grass-fed beef. These were fresh. We went ahead and froze them. And then for ground beef bowls, with like ground beef, cottage cheese, sweet potato. I have some sweet potato still in there. 2 of these, I actually got these as a impulse purchase from an influencer. She's like a weight loss influencer, but she was sponsored by them. So I decided to try these. Maybe it would be an easy lunch. We'll see. And then I got 2 things of organic turkey that's pretty lean as well. We have some weenies. I have these turkey weenies, the organic turkey weenies. And then I got these ones at Walmart for the boy. There's some Angus weenies, glizzies if you will. Then I got some reduced sodium or lower sodium bacon. This is 80 calories for 2 slices, which isn't bad. And it only has 6 grams of protein, but I usually do 2 slices and an egg for breakfast. Can I eat all of it? Usually not. I get pretty close. I usually have to leave a couple bites of egg and maybe a bite or 2 of bacon behind. 1 package of Quest chips for when we make nachos or tacos. Sometimes I like to have nachos, so I'll just put the ground beef and some cottage cheese queso on top of these with lots of veggies, and it's really yummy. My Hero tortillas. As you can see, we opened them. I made us breakfast burritos yesterday. And then we also have the Hero hot dog buns as well. They're 90 calories and 11 grams of protein. Love Hero right now. The last thing I got that you guys might have interest in, I got this seasoning from Walmart. I got some fat-free refried beans from when we do tacos or nacho night. And then I also got these new to me Goodles. These ones are the Tex-Mex flavor. I've had the regular cheddar and the white cheddar, but these are newer to me. The boy wanted hamburger helper, and when I was on that page, I found this, and I was like, huh, I'll get that for me. So maybe I'll make it like hamburger helper and do like a little bit of tomato paste, some kind of veg, and some ground beef. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just eat it on its own. This is what shattered. It's a Taco Bell thing, so there's some glass under there. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up. I think our shelf was just a little overloaded, and then I bumped it, and like everything fell, which quite a few other glass things fell, but none of them broke, thankfully. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up really quick. I'm typically a barefoot girly. Thank goodness I impulse bought these Gilmore Girls slippers from Walgreens. It did get me a little bit. I got a little bit of red on it, but it didn't get my feetsies. Bought this steam mop from TikTok Shop a while back, and I actually really like it. It's not cordless, but the cord is very long. Hold on, I gotta figure out where to plug this. And maybe I'll plug it above the stove. There we go. And then just turn it on. Do high. It heats up super duper fast, and you don't have to use anything like on the ground. You can if you want to, but you just put the water up here, this little thing, and it's amazing. I love
Tell me
it.
all your secrets you hide inside. I'll tell you all of my feelings I have in my mind. Going in circles, it goes on and on. And all of the things that I say to you, I feel like you take them and leave it behind. It's hard to find. No more reason I wanna rewind. 'Cause baby,
Alright, that's all cleaned up. I also did get a tissy. So, we got a little rotisserie. I'm going to pull out some of the boobie. And we're going to make some very, very non-authentic enchiladas, okay? I'm going to grab something over here. Let's do this. I need a little bowl. Knife. Got a bowl, knife, and a spoon. Okay. So I'm going to cut some of this chicken breast here. Probably about like half, really, of a chicken breast. I'm going to remove the skin because we don't need it for this purpose that we're using the chicken for. I'm just going to shred this up. This is probably enough. So I'm going to put the rest back in. I have a little bit cilantro, so I'm just gonna pop some of that in there. I actually could have done like a beefy enchilada because I forgot we have some leftover taco meat. But I think the boy said he was gonna eat those with his chalupa. Oh, I bought him chalupa shells with his chalupa shells, so I'll leave that for him and I'll do chicken. And plus I just broke, no, I broke the Taco Bell sauce. I did have a thing of red enchilada sauce, but it was like, it'd been in there for quite some time, so probably gotta let that go. And I like green with chicken a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shred this up. Pull it apart, I guess. So there we go. Chicken, cilantro, that's what we're working with right now. I'm gonna put one of these Laughing Cow jalapeno cheeses in there. You can find the little thing to pull it. Here we go. Tiny little string here. See it? So small. Which they do have Laughing Cow plant-based now too, so if you're vegan, that's pretty cool. Just gonna do one wedge. One wedge is, oh, only 25 calories. I probably could do 2 of these, but I'm gonna stick with one. I don't and haven't counted calories thus far. It doesn't mean that I won't ever have to during this like portion of my weight loss journey. Pretty good. I just don't have to right now, so I feel good about that. It makes this process a lot easier to just like concentrate on what I feel like is better choices without having to like obsess over every like calorie or point. That's been really, really nice for me. And then I'm gonna do maybe just a spoonful of cottage cheese. I saw a recipe kind of similar to this on TikTok. She used Greek yogurt, but someone in the comments said they used cottage cheese and it worked out well, so I'm gonna do that. All right. I don't know why I brought this chili with me. I think I was just holding the chili and then brought it over. Anyhow, I have some garlic powder, a little bit of where's the front? Onion salt from Trader Joe's. I'm pretty low on this actually. And then I'm gonna use some of this Surf and Turf. We got this at, oh, Ross. I was gonna say Sam's Club because Sam's Club does sell this brand as well. Just a little bit to season it because the chicken breast is like pretty bland. Give this all a good mix. Get it all combined. And if you're like weird about cottage cheese, you could definitely blend the cottage cheese first so it's more just like a cream, like a yogurt, Greek yogurt would look, or sour cream would look. You could definitely do that also. So I am not, it's fine. It's gonna melt because we're putting it in the oven, so you don't really need to worry about that. So this is what the mixture kind of looks like, just like a chicken or tuna salad. It's all cooked so you can taste it to make sure that the seasoning is like the way you want it. I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do one hero tortilla. Probably good. And no, I'm not going to put down a cutting board or anything, even though there's one in the sink that I could. So I'm just going to cut this tortilla in half. I have 2. Then I'm going to go ahead and stuff them right in the center. You could definitely double or triple this with for meal prep. I did something similar to this with egg life wraps one time, and it was like too healthy tasting, like not good healthy tasting, so wouldn't suggest that. So now that it's in there, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll them up, and I'm using these little containers that I have. That's why I'm cutting it in half, because it fits perfectly in there. I got these, they were actually for candles at Aldi a couple years ago, and it says that you could use them, that they are like oven safe, so here they are. So now I'm gonna wash this stuff up and I'll be right back to show you the rest. I'm gonna actually pull these out really quick and just put a little bit of sauce in the bottom as well, a little tiny bit. We want it to be saucy. All right, pop this back in. Then I'm going to cover them with sauce. Don't worry too much about this. It's this brand specifically. It's only like 25 calories per quarter cup, so great chill. And cover them really well, and then it's gonna go down into the corners. So, and then I'm gonna pop on some cheese. I did 2 different cheeses, fat-free cheddar and fat-free mozzarella. Again, this is not very traditional, but I popped those on because I had them, and I rinsed these. That's why they look a little wet, because that's how they melt. Fat-free cheese is not good at melting. Old Weight Watchers hack to rinse it off if you want a good melty bubbly cheese. So I'm gonna pop these into the oven or air fryer. I haven't yet decided. If I do the air fryer, I'm gonna tint it with a little foil over the top, like the top of these handles, so that it doesn't pull up all the cheese. If I do the oven, I'll just leave it uncovered. So I'm gonna have this on the side. We have, I think, some Mexican rice, but I've been needing to go through this and I don't want to make a separate veggie in it, or it has veggies in it, so simple enough. Alright, I think it just got water on me. I'm gonna add some rice to this tip. What is that? A little piece of metal in the ice. And then I'm gonna have some, I haven't had any caffeine today, so I'm gonna do this 0 sugar sweet tea, about half of this. And then it's about noon and I also haven't eaten, so just to like kind of start jogging ahead on my protein a little bit, I'm gonna add some of this Clean Simple Eats protein soda. I also have one of these that's like more lemonade flavored, which maybe would have been better, but I'm just gonna do this one. There we go. And I can make like 2 cups and make sure I'm getting in my protein for the day, since I'm a little delayed on eating today. It's actually pretty good, so yum. Alright, cheers.
No more reason I wanna rewind. 'Cause baby, I'm done going through phases of loving you, running out. I've been losing you, baby. When I do, I'll be your boy, I'm coming to terms with not having you running out. 'Cause I'm losing you, I've been losing you, loving you now. I don't wanna hold on no more, 더 이상은 못해. 제정신이 아니야 지금 우리의 상태를 봐. 우린 못 돌아간다고 그대로 사랑한다고 말해놓고 이제는 다 거짓말 같아 전부 다. I don't wanna waste my time. 이해 못한다는 네 말. You're right. 이젠 끝내야 할 것 같아. 'Cause baby, I'm done going through phases of loving you, running out. I've been losing you, baby. When I do, I'll be your boy, I'm coming to terms with not having you running out. 'Cause I'm losing you.
I had tested these a while back, and then I didn't buy a refill because they're so expensive. They're like the Gruns They're marketed as like a GLP-1 bestie type thing. They also have a cognition one, which I bought for the boy because I think he has a little bit of ADHD like me. So I bought him those. But I didn't replace these because they were so expensive. So I was doing like, I have these Chewy vitamins, or are they called Chewy? Let me grab them actually. About these because they're like, they have a probiotic in them. I also have the sleep version of these, but I thought I'd try these. And then I have the Force Active hair vitamins, so I was taking those along with a fiber gummy, a GLP-1 fiber gummy every day. And the two of those, like those two supplements combined, are still less than these. But I feel like I really could notice a difference after the 28 days when I stopped taking these. So I just ordered some more. This is just like a little 3-pack, which you can get them at Sprouts if you just want to try like a 3-pack or a week supply. I feel like a few other retailers have them as well. But I picked up a little 3-day supply until the order that I just purchased comes in. I bought a few different bags because you got like a little bit of a discount, but it's like a lot of gummies. I get the sugar-free ones. They also have the low sugar ones. I think these ones might be low sugar, but the ones I ordered are sugar-free. But I felt like I really could notice a difference in just like my energy levels midday, because I usually take them with lunch, and also my digestion. So I know the influencers talk about it a lot. I was like not sure about it. And this video is sponsored by Grooms. Just kidding. It's not sponsored by Grooms at all. They have no idea who I am, but they had a seasonal flavor called Granny Smith apple. So I got 2 bags of the Granny Smith apple because me and the boy both like apple flavored things. So got 2 of those and then 1 of the regular flavored Grooms. Last time I bought them, they had a lemon raspberry, and I was like, maybe I should have tried that, but I didn't want to wait on shipping, so I just bought them on Amazon last time. So I'm back on the Grooms. I feel like between this, I bought some other fiber gummies. I don't know. How many days is this? This is 30 days. These are 28. I don't know. The other supplements still are cheaper, but I feel like I felt an impact of these quicker. So these are definitely the low sugar ones because I know what the sugar-free ones taste like, and these are more sweet than those ones are. So, but the sugar-free ones are the ones I have coming. I'm being lectured right now, but I don't need a bag. Come on. We need a bag, apparently. Well, we were getting ready to go to the beach, but now we're waiting on a bag. It's a great way to cap off the weekend, going to the beach. We're headed to, I don't know, I think Santa Monica.
You have to pay for the membership.
This is a beach club, and it's open to the public, and it has a really nice event space and swimming pool and a restaurant. And it's very cute, as you can see. In the outside area, your toesies are in the sand. And I see a little doggy there. A cute little German Shepherd. Oh my gosh.
Summer is always surprising me in just a bit. It's mid-July, then it's gone, and I haven't moved on. Summer is always confusing me. Honestly, I thought I'd feel warm, but I'm cold. It's getting old. I've said so many times, when summer comes around, I'll be ready for the ride. I'll be ready this time. I'll be ready for it all. But then suddenly it's fall. Next summertime, when I find myself, I'll be better off than last year. This time I'll be fine, I promise. Fine, I promise. Next summertime, when I find myself, I won't turn around, I'll dive back down, just waiting for next spring. It's kind of been my thing. I'm waiting. Oh, I'm just waiting. I've said so many times, when summer comes around, I'll be ready for the ride. I'll be ready this time. I'll be ready for it all. But then suddenly it's fall. Next summertime, when I found myself, I'll be better off than last year. This time I'll be fine, I promise. Fine, I promise. Next summertime, when I found myself, I won't turn around. I'll dive head first into the deepest end.
Good morning. I'm getting ready to end this vlog. I'm showing you my lunch. I did use this little Sprout snack tray thingy. I ate like half of it yesterday, so I just moved over the pita on top of the bell peppers, and then I put in some olives and some chicken. I still have the hummus that it came with, and I have a little cottage cheese ranch. So I'm gonna take that for lunch today. It's the day of my shot, which is Mondays, and I don't get very hungry. I was just putting the ranch in here, and usually I would lick my finger, but like the thought of licking my finger was like, no. So I'm gonna drink one of these little Oikos guys for breakfast, and I have my electrolytes that I'm drinking, and that'll be that. For my Waymo. I didn't feel like dealing with parking at the appointment I'm going to, so I'm just getting a little ride. Plus there's no tipping. It's less expensive than Uber or Lyft, and it's an electric Jaguar. It's so fun. But yeah, oh my gosh, this street is so pretty. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, look at all those palm trees. I just love LA. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I need to like jump out of here, get to this appointment, then I actually have to go to work. So